Welcome back. In this video, we will learn how to insert node in those positions other than the first position in a singly circular linked list. So, here is the scenario. You have 4 nodes here. You have the start pointer pointing to the node at 743 and also temp pointer pointing to the first node at 743 due to this line. And temp pose will be set to 1. Why? Because user will be providing the position of the node where the new node will be inserted. So we keep that data inside the variable user pose. Right? So user pose will take care of the data from the user. And the temp pose will be the variable which will hold the position of the temp, because temp will move from this node to this node to this node if required. So if it is there at 743, the temp pose will be 1 as it is now. And if temp moves to the next node here at 478, then this temp pose must be 2. So this temp pose variable will keep track of the positions of the temp variable or the temp pointer. Of course, the temp pointer is a variable, so that is why sometimes I use the term variable, I use the term pointer also at the same time. Anyway, so let us proceed. So this is a check as usual that if temp is null, then the printf list is empty, and if temp is not null, then we deal the situation like this. We run a while loop where we give this condition that temp pose is not equal to user pose minus 1. Now our plan is to take the temp to that node which is one node behind the user position node. I mean to say that here user pose is 3. That means user wants the new node to be inserted here, so that this becomes the third node and the third node will become the fourth node and the fourth node definitely will become the fifth node. Now we want temp to be standing here or pointing to this node which is just one position behind the user position. That means 2. Why we are doing like this? Because this is a single linked list and we have the facility of the next pointer. We do not have a frame pointer here through which we can go back. So we are keeping the temp pointer just one node or one position behind the user position so that we can handle the situation in a forward way. So that is why we use temp pose not equal to user pose minus 1. So until temp pose is not equal to user pose minus 1, what we do? We move temp one node forward. So temp is at 743 now. The temp next is 478. So temp will be loaded with 478 and it will start pointing to the second node. Right? Now we update temp pose. We increment the temp pose by 1. Now temp pose will become 2. Right? Now you get back and check the while condition again. Now temp pose is 2 now and user pose minus 1 will also be 2 because user pose is 3. So this one is 2 and this part is 2, so it is matching. So since it is matching, the while loop stops. So you can see that temp is pointing to the node at second position, which is one node behind the user position. So this is what we wanted. Now we write MNew next equal to temp next. The temp next is 521, this one. So MNew next, that means this one, will be pointing to 521, like this. The next line, you write temp next equal to MNew. The temp next is this one, this pointer. So it will point to MNew like this. So it's very simple. This kind of insertion we have done in previous videos a lot of times. So it's nothing new here, right? Thank you for watching and take care.